Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. And in today's episode, we are going to be doing some more work here in Anona. By the time you're watching this episode, I'm probably on a plane. My brother-in-law is getting married, and I'm flying out to Idaho for 5 days, or something like that. I'll be back Monday, to go to the wedding. To be honest, I kind of hate weddings. I'm not really looking forward to it, but it's important, so I'm going. So in today's episode, I think we're going to build a little bit of a blacksmith here in Anona, because, you know, if you think about it, the people, they're working the fields and all that kind of stuff, and their tools are going to break, and their plows will break, and stuff like that, so it's important that they have a blacksmith, so that they have a place to repair all of those tools. We got to figure out kind of where we're going to do that. And I also kind of want to make use of these magma blocks a little bit in the blacksmith, rather than lava, because then nothing will burn. Although, actually, that reminds me, one thing that I have been meaning to do for absolutely forever, and just haven't actually gotten around to it, we are turning off fire spread. I've always intended to have fire spread off in this world, that way it gives me a lot more creative freedom. I mean, the thing with fire spread is, like, it's cool and all, but it kind of limits you creativity-wise, because there's a lot of things that you can't do with, like, fireplaces and stuff like that without, you know, burning down buildings. And this is a series that's really all about creativity and building, so I think it seems kind of silly to keep the fire spread on. So we're going to turn that off, but I still want to make use of the magma block, because I think it's kind of cool. Now, as far as this blacksmith goes, we're going to try and make, like, a Tudor-style blacksmith, which is going to be interesting. It's kind of an interesting undertaking. And I think we're going to put it right about here. I think this seems like a good spot. Now, we need to kind of clear this area out, and a lot of you say, hey, you should use a water bucket to do that. The thing is, it's gonna flow towards the nearest thing, so it doesn't really save that much time to place water buckets, so yeah, way faster to just do this. I know that's a tip, and I know it can work if the ground is, like, flat, or I suppose I could technically place a block and pillar up, but it seems faster to me to just kind of break the stuff by hand. But we're going to put the blacksmith, like, right about here, I think. And, yeah, see what I mean? We'll maybe do something like this. Just kind of clear those out a little bit. There we go. And I think that will be enough space. Yeah, we'll end up putting it right about here. I think I might bring this hill, this grassy part right here, over a bit, just so it's a little bit more flat right in here. Just kind of bring this, so it'll still have this elevation change, but I think the hill's going to kind of come out and around over there instead. So yeah, let me get that done. Let me take a little sleep, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. So we got that all filled in, looking good. And now we need to start laying down our blacksmith. And we need to think a little bit about kind of the shape that this thing's going to be and all that kind of stuff. So we don't want it to run into this at all. And I'm thinking it's only going to be one story. So if we bring this up to about here, let's actually kick that out one block that way. And then maybe we'll fill a little bit of this in as well. Just to kind of, that's a little too, yeah, that's better. Okay. Maybe do something like that. Yep, that's good. Okay, cool. So we'll do that. We'll leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in between right there. And then I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this would be 9 as well. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a pillar. One, bam. Like so. There. So that's kind of that shape, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a pillar, and a pillar? Did I line that up right? Nope. Fail. There we go. Okay. So we'll have kind of this L-shaped building for the blacksmith, and I think the main blacksmith like the building part will be right here, and then this will be like a little section that kind of sticks out a little bit, and this is where the actual like forge will be, if that makes any sense. So we've kind of got that. Now, I did say I want to kind of make this a Tudor-style building, which is going to be kind of interesting. If we could try and create the depth like we did in the barn over there by recessing this, but that's going to leave us with an interior of 3 blocks, and I really want to have more than that. So for this particular building, given the space considerations, we are going to keep the blocks in line with the pillars. So let's just kind of put this down. I think we're just going to kind of destroy that like so. And then we'll build this over like that. So this will be kind of the main building, right? And then this is going to be outdoors. This won't actually be inside. So let's build these up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so all of these pillars will be 4. Well, actually, I think we go 5. I think we go 5 blocks off the ground. I think that'll be better. And the reason for that is that we can then have 2 high windows instead of just the 1 high. Because we're still going to have kind of this little part that comes out. You'll see what I mean in a sec. There. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam. Okay, so we got that going. Now, we need to create a frame that kind of goes around the outside like this. And can I get up here? There we go. And I am almost certainly going to need more oak wood than what I've got here. At least in my inventory. I think I've got more. Yep, I do. I have more. Awesome. So we'll do something like that. Oh, come on, get up there. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and connect that up. And break that one. There we go. All right, so we got kind of that framework that goes around the outside of this, which is what we want. And then up here, we'll just go ahead and fill these in with bone blocks. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got kind of this going and looking good. It's looking good. Now, I want to get rid of that and bring this over. And same right here. And connect that to this. There we go. And then I think we'll go ahead and put that on as well. This, as I said, this is going to be outdoors right here, but I still want the framework to be visible there. So next step is to go ahead and take out this floor, and this bit right here, I'm thinking we are going to have as oak on the interior of the building. And I'm kind of thinking that this is also where the blacksmith himself would live. This is not just a blacksmith shop, but it's also his house. And I just realized I don't have my ender chest. Where is my ender chest? I mean, I've got one here, but where did my other one go? I have a feeling it's probably... Aha! I see it. I found it. Okay, we're good. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of oak slabs just to save on resources because, you know, survival, it's a thing. we don't have unlimited resources here. So we'll go ahead and put our slabs in the floor. Just like that. And like this. Ooh, a little bit more. And there we go. Got ourselves an oak floor inside here. Now we want to start punching out space for windows, I think. And I'm thinking we'll put a window here and here. This is going to be a doorway that leads to the outside. And then we'll put a window here and here. And then probably here and here. And then maybe this side we'll do... Maybe we'll do windows here, or maybe we'll do like some sort of like a little deck that kind of comes out here. Maybe it's a dock or something like that. Because maybe this guy ships his goods downstream. Maybe, who knows? You know, we'll figure it out as we go. Okay. So we got that part done. We got our windows kind of figured out. The next step is definitely going to be the roof. So, as I said, I do only want this to be a one-story building. I don't want it to be 2 stories. So we're going to put a little bit of a roof on this thing and see what we can come up with. So I'm going to get that done, and then I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, so that's kind of what we have for a roof shape, and I don't know. I think it's a little too much. I think it needs to be lower. I think it needs to be more of a slope this way instead of up and over. Because right now it kind of matches this. But I'm thinking it needs to be a lower slope. Like, honestly, this just, yeah. Yep, that's my 2 cents. So, let me rework the roof, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and I think I see what the problem is. I think it feels too wide. I think what needs to happen is these logs on the side need to come in one, and then I think it will feel much more natural to me. We kind of kicked it out to try and add a little bit of depth there, and it's just not... I don't know. It's not doing it for me. So, let's rework it again. All right. That feels much better to me. I like that way, way more than what we had. And we can knock out space there for a window as well. Yeah, that's definitely more in line with what I was imagining. So, we got our kind of roof shape, and now we just need to kind of mirror it and bring it all the way across. And then we also need to kind of work out our roof for right here too. So what we'll do is essentially kind of keep that same roof shape, because we still want to have a roof on the forge. We still want a roof on the blacksmith itself. We just, or on the forge part of the blacksmith, you know, because no blacksmith wants to work in the rain or anything like that, of course. But we want to make sure this actually needs to be a turned stair, like a so. Beautiful. Okay. But we want to make sure that that forge kind of has the same sort of thing going on. So we'll do that, and then here, over, slab, like so. That was a misplaced one, so that goes... Oop, did I place that in the right spot? Yeah, I did. Okay. And then we'll kind of bring it like this. So it's going to have basically the same roof height, same roof shape, same everything. Only difference is it will go on this little area and not have the walls underneath. So let me finish up the roof here, guys, and then I will come right back to you. All right, guys, the roof is finished. It's all done and looking good. I'm thinking right here, I'm actually going to kind of bring these logs back out like that, because I think that'll look a little bit better right there. Yep, definitely. That's an improvement for sure. You can see the roof kind of comes up here like this, and I think underneath... Oop. I think up here we want to go ahead and put some slabs there just to kind of emphasize that real subtle shape. Can I reach? Yes. And right here, I'm going to put a full block instead. Just because, well, actually, we may... I didn't put the stairs on this side. This stuff we can all get rid of. Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one thing we could do is right up here. Or actually, even lower than that. Oh no, I'm breaking things I don't want to be breaking. I'm pretty sure that's a full block. Yep, good. Okay. So one thing we could do is here, and then here? Is that right? Yeah. We could bring some beams across like this, up at this level, just to add some life to the inside of this thing. And then up here, we could do stairs, kind of like this. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Kind of something along those lines. And I'm almost tempted, now that I'm kind of looking at this, I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, would help if I was trying to pillar up not directly under a log. There we go. I'm trying to decide, do I want to cap it off here? Or do I want to cap it at all? Or do I just want to fill this part in? I'm kind of leaning towards just filling this part right here in. What do we think? That? Yeah, that's not a bad look. That's not a bad look. I think we'll go with that. And then we'll have to do something here. Maybe stairs again? Just to kind of fix that back. Yeah. Oh, nah, whatever. A couple of wasted oak stairs, it's fine. And actually we need a couple hiding up in there too. That one's going to be hard to place. And there. 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 And there. Lovely. So we get kind of this interesting roof with the beams kind of going across. I like it. I like that a lot. And then here we've got this little section, which also works relatively well, I think. I think once again I'm going to cap that off. We've got this beam kind of coming up, looking like it's supporting this section of the roof. And then this whole area right here, I think, is going to ultimately end up being like coarse dirt. So I think that's fine. So let's go ahead and get some oak fences in here. Like so. There we go. And we'll put those in the windows. I'm still undecided if this is actually going to be a window right here. But it might be. For now, we'll make it windows. And then we're using spruce doors everywhere else. Let's go see. Do I have... Well, actually, this one's got an oak door. Excuse me. Let's try the spruce door first and see if we prefer that. I think so. I think the spruce door is going to be the way to go. And we'll put a door there as well. So that's kind of the start. Let's do that too. Yeah, that looks good. And then we could even do something like this just to kind of add a little bit of detail right there. Because a lot of these walls are looking very plain right now, and you know that's never a good thing. We don't want it to appear super plain like it is at the moment. But yeah, So there's a good start on the blacksmith. It's certainly not finished. There's a lot of other stuff we need to do. We're going to need, obviously, the forge itself, which I think is going to go about here. We're going to need to do some interior stuff and all that kind of stuff as well. But I think I am out of time for this one, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.